Hello everyone, and welcome back to MyGM and WWE 2K24, and I am looking to maybe add one more person to the talent pool. Wait, hold on. Maybe I'll take that back. I could put 300,000 into an arena, which is going to get us better ticket prices and means that we would earn money faster. So I think I'm actually gonna use a lot of the starting cash right there. And then I just have to be careful about booking things. Unfortunately, there was a pretty good commissioner goal this week, which would have gotten an immediate 30 ring experience for doing a backstage brawl. But like, a backstage brawl, it has, you know, pros and cons. Like, it'll gain 10,000 fans right off the bat, and each superstar gets a +3 popularity increase. But like for show one, that's a lot of stamina. I think on this one, I'm gonna eat the cost. I'm gonna take advantage of some of the assets I have and just up the arena. Oh yeah, and then we don't have any promises carrying over from the previous year. So our season challenges are book 5 shows with 12 or more superstars, which means that there has to be at least one multi-man match, because, you know, typically if you did every match one-on-one, you'd have 3 in the promos, you'd have 2, 4, 6, 8, so that'd be 11. But, you know, if you add in a triple threat or whatever, that's enough to make it 12. Resolve 5 rivalry. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought that meant 5 rivalries during one PLE. I think it just says resolve 5 at PLEs, so that's not too bad. 10 shows with a call-out promo. Spend 250k or more on promos, and that's collectively. Book 10 shows with a training promo, which is another 30 ring XP. So I'm starting to not feel super bad about putting the other one off. Book 5 shows using all match rules. 5 shows using all match rules. So does that just mean... So is it just every match needs to have a stipulation? Because there are a lot... Oh, no, wait. Match rules. Okay, so book a singles, a tag team, a triple threat, a fatal 4-way. Okay, that I think should be doable. That's going to be a little tricky. Change the role of 10 superstars with the role change promo. Okay, so that's just face and heel. About face, that's kind of a funny name. Triple threat champ, book 10 triple threat matches. Book 3 no holds bars, or 3, I read the card. 3 no holds barred matches for dropping bars. 1 randomly booked no holds barred oh my god, I'm gonna move on. And book 10 matches with superstars who have more than 65 popularity. I don't think that's gonna be hard. Maybe for week 1, but, you know, Damian Priest and Dirty Dom have like 90, and then Rhea has 90 as well. So, a lot to work with there. So I will not actually use any talent scouts this week. Do I want to be toxic right off the bat? No, I'll hold it. And then might as well use the Birth of Legends card. I feel like, honestly, if it's +6, even Dirty Dom would benefit from it. So I would like it to not be him, but we'll give it a shot. Trick Williams, Cody Rhodes, Sheamus, Charlotte, Caden Carter, and Zelina Vega. I'll take that, because that was entirely new people. So that makes that one challenge just a little bit easier. Alright, so that's going to be the show booked for this week. We're opening with an Io Sky Charlotte Flair match. I'm not doing anything with stipulations this week because we've got a little ground to give in terms of fans. So I'm just gonna not try to burn through my stamina as fast. We're gonna do Grayson Waller and Trick Williams one-on-one in the mid-card. Noam Dar and Wesley. Honestly, I might flip these just to be extra sure that the Io and Charlotte match outdoes it. Although, I mean, based on popularity, it should be fine. Yeah, Noam Dar and Wesley. And then the main event is going to be for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. the Judgment Day, Dirty Dom and Damian Priest, are going to take on the unlikely pairing of Cody Rhodes and Sheamus. Those are going to be like the two top baby faces at the start, so figured might as well throw the tag titles on the line. Even if we're not spending any money on stipulations, should still do a pretty decent rating. And then we're going to have Tegan Nox and Rhea. They're going to do training promos. Tegan Nox, you know, showing that she may have lost the title at WrestleMania, but she's not done yet, partially because their rivalry is on cooldown right now as well. Rhea, I figured, like, she has 90 popularity. A self-promo is not going to do a whole lot. I could do another charity, but I don't want to just completely rig the game with charity promos. I might have done it last year out of desperation, but this year I'm going to try and, you know, try not to do more than one a show. Of course, if things start to get dire, then I might change that. But Rhea, if I could get her to 20 ring experience as well, that's going to unlock a new perk and, you know, another match specialty, which would be really good to have. And then Zelina Vega's doing charity because she has a 4 mic skill. Unfortunately, that's going to leave Caden Carter off the show this week, but I mean, I guess I could do... No, I think turning this into a triple threat might actually... Well, she's a cruiserweight. It drops the popularity a little bit. I do have a season challenge that talks about booking a triple threat, so why not? Io, Charlotte, Caden Carter. And then I will figure out which of these are going to become rivalries based on which of them become rivalries. Yeah, triple threat doesn't even cost anything extra, so we will do that. Honestly, I'm debating if I might turn the charity promo into an advertising promo. Just for this week, I do really need the money. And then next week, I'll go back to charities. So we're opening with WCW. Indy Hartwell defends the title against Nikita Lyons. And Indy Hartwell holds on to the WCW Women's Championship 3-star match. Rey Mysterio and AJ Styles take on Kit Wilson and Gunther, but there's a Dexter Lumis running. And the win goes to Rey and AJ. No rivalries came out of that one. Candice LeRae and Gigi Dolan taking on Shayna Baszler and Carmella for the, I guess, WCW Women's Tag Team titles. And there you have it. Shayna Baszler and Carmella are the new WCW Women's Tag Team Champions. Why they put that in the mid-card, I don't know. But then the main event is Braun Breaker and Akira Tozawa for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. And Akira Tozawa is a dual champion. He is the United States champion and the WCW Heavyweight champion, which is kind of wild, but he did it, and it got 4 stars. So Miz and Montez Ford continue their winning streak, starting up a feud against Kevin Owens and Carl Anderson. That seems like it could be an interesting tag team. Bayley is going to start a feud with Wendy Chu, Wolfgang, and Andre Chase. The win goes to Andre Chase. Disappointing match. Got 1.5, but it's a new feud. Isla Dawn got them 3,000 fans on the charity. Fallon Henley and Alba Fire. The win goes to Fallon Henley. It was non-title, though, so... Wait, no, it has the belt there. So doesn't that mean she wins it? I don't know. Eric in the self-promo does nothing. And this one, I'm paying attention. This one definitely is a titles match. MVP and Brutus Creed for the North American Championship. And the win goes to MVP. So I got 3.5, and I guess that feud between him and Kevin Owens is now a dual champion feud. Ivar and Joaquin Wilde, 1-on-1 in the opener. And the win goes to Joaquin Wilde. ECW opens with a 3.5-star match. I guess both superstars carried over, so popularity must be good. Is that like a power card or something? That like a call-out promo will boost a rivalry 2 levels? Because they're not anywhere else on the show, so that's interesting. Tony D'Angelo versus Robert Roode. And Robert Roode picks up the win over the, I guess now former Intercontinental Champion. That's a new feud. Whoa. Blair Davenport goes up 11 popularity on the Self promo. Ronda Rousey versus Maxine Dupree, but Tiffany Stratton is here. And Ronda gets the win. No word on a feud. And then tag team titles are on the line. Shinsuke Nakamura and JD McDonough, they could potentially put 3 belts on him, against Josh Briggs and Luke Gallows. Nope, the win goes to Briggs and Gallows. 3.5 stars. It's a new feud and new tag team champions as well. So here we go, the opener. Io, Charlotte, and Kaden Carter. Oh, and the win goes to Kaden Carter. Oh, 2 stars. That's not good. That's not good. Maybe I should have just had it be Io and Charlotte. Well, my bad. Hey, 10 ring XP by Tegan Knox. My words are blurring together. This is about as good as that could have gone for a training promo. Noam Dar and Wes Lee one-on-one. The win goes to Noam Dar. Hey, it only got 1.5, so technically the opener was better. Cool. We got 10,000 on the advertising promo, and Zelina only dropped 2 popularity from it, so I'll take that. Grayson Waller and Trick Williams. The win goes to Grayson Waller, and that also got 1.5, but it starts a feud. It's the only feud that's started so far. Rhea Ripley up 7 ring XP on the training promo. And then the main event, Cody and Sheamus versus the Judgment Day for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. And the Judgment Day retain. Honestly, you know, I'm only now realizing that I could have had the Grayson Waller or Noam Dar matches be for the Intercontinental title. So, like, Trick and Wes and Dar and Grayson Waller could have all had a shot, but maybe next week I'll make it a Fatal 4-Way or something. 3.5 star main event, though, so at least that match delivered. The win is probably going to go to WCW this week. Yeah, I don't think it looks particularly close for first, at least. They had a 108 for plus 44,000. NXT had a 102 for plus 40,000. ECW a 104 for plus 39,000. And I think it makes sense that week 1 these other shows would perform better because they have more keepers, more higher popularity superstars carrying over. We had a 96 for plus 28,000, and our budget is just a bit under 200,000. We still have a pretty good lead on NXT. ECW still decently far back of NXT, and then WCW still has a lot of ground to carry, or to pick up, I should say. Veto champ. Okay, no Damian Priest. I can live with that. Wes Lee. I had a costume malfunction. No, I'm not going to have him miss the show. We can get a rush job done. I know a local tailor who can do a restoration for 20K. I feel like this is an opportunity for some big morale. I think I'm gonna do. Last time I did a rush job, so I'm gonna do that one. Oh, just a small increase. I guess I will see if there are any additional ramifications next week. I'm clearly the best superstar at SmackDown. I imagine the crowd might be getting bored of seeing me win so easily every week. I need a bigger test, one that suits my superior skills. I want to go up against both Wes and Cody this week. And I don't mean in a tag, I want a triple threat or a fatal 4-way. All right, Dom, he's talking smack. He's won so many matches that he's confident that he can beat 2 people, and I feel like that is just the ultimate Dominic Mysterio, like, reaping the seeds of his own demise. Io wants a rematch with Kaden Carter and not Charlotte, so I guess I can do that. So, yeah. Wait, what is this? Have at least 1 Extreme Rules for Scout interference. That's kinda eh. I'll just make it a triple threat, though, because that'll continue working towards oh my god, I can't words. It's working towards the season challenge. But do I put the title on the line? So the training promo from the week before got Tegan Knox to 9. Not quite enough for the next level boost, but Rhea Ripley, she can get a new perk. So right now her current match specialty is a backstage brawl, but she could get an additional one that is either a last man standing or a casket match. I just want to double check what the effects are. So a last man standing, that's a plus minus morale. And a casket match is plus 20,000 fans, but the loser gets removed from the brand. I feel like the last man standing is gonna be a bit more practical. Like, the casket match is already costing so much money that it feels almost guaranteed to be like a 5-star match. So I'll go with the last man standing, since I feel like I'll actually be able to use that more often. Also for context, Dominic Mysterio is 17-2. So I can understand why he's maybe a little tired of winning, or just wants a bigger challenge. Priest is 12-6. Io is 12-5. The only other one who carried over, I believe, was Tegan. And most of these other people are new. So that's records for anyone who cares about that. I will take that pre-match physio. Yeah, kind of the tricky thing about MyGM going into later seasons is that the cost of the power cards goes up, what you would spend weekly. And I think it looks like the assets are still the same. Obviously the budget gets smaller, but I guess like what makes up for it is that you get the arenas and things that'll earn you more money to try and bridge that gap. I'm honestly also gonna go ahead and get that Health Spa 2 card, because I did not have enough of those last year. GM interference will +2 show bonus. I'm not too worried about that. Okay, so the card for week 2 has been booked. We are gonna give Dominic Mysterio that match he's requesting, and we're gonna fulfill the promise to Io as well. We're gonna do the commissioner goal. The reward is less good this week, but you know, it is what it is. We're working on, is it Family Dinner is the name? Okay, so we're 10,000 on the way to that. This is, 10 shows with a training promo, so it's not 10 training promos. Little unfortunate, but I can make do. 10 matches with superstars who have more than 65. That's gonna be so easy. Cause yeah, Rhea's in it. Or wait, do they both have to be? Did I misread? Superstars? So it's plural, but I guess I'll keep an eye out. This one is would definitely fit that criteria if it has to be multiple. So if it goes up by 1, then it is multiple. If it goes up by 2, then it just has to have a superstar with 65 or more. Anyway, we're gonna crown an Intercontinental Champion. It's gonna be Grayson Waller and Trick Williams, continuing that feud. There's no Noam Dar on the show this week, unfortunately, but yeah, we have the stipulation match, so I want to be cautious with the stamina. So if Dar gets to rest, I'm okay with that. Sheamus is gonna call out Damian Priest, since Priest can't compete this week. Might as well make a feud. Tegan Knox is gonna continue training. I want her to get that perk. I wanna know, yeah, it would be a match specialty, and those are, right? No, it'd be what, it'd be like the injury or stamina, that kind of thing. So, she already has a match specialty. I got that wrong. Io and Caden Carter, that's to fulfill the promise. Rhea's in action. She's gonna take on Zelina Vega in a non-title match. And then Dom, he wants the triple threat, and he's so confident that I'm gonna make it for the title. So, Universal Heavyweight World Championship Mega title on the line. It's Cody Rhodes, Wesley, and Dirty Dom. And yep, those are the 2 people he asked for. I thought about throwing Noam Dar in here, but I don't know, it just doesn't feel like it would add anything at that point. And I could make this a stipulation, but you know, I don't wanna overdo it. It's week 2. I think I'm gonna bank on the popularity carrying this one to being a better match than the opener. I could be wrong. The Extreme Rules, it is a medium quality boost, and they have a feud, so I could easily get this one wrong, but it is what it is. I will take my gamble. I don't think there's anything else that I can really do. No need to worry about pre-match physio yet. And yeah, I guess I could do this scouting. I feel like it's a little early. I don't think rosters are gonna really be looking for people. So, without any further delay, we will confirm the book for this week, and we'll determine a new Intercontinental Champion, Grayson Waller, Trick Williams. The win goes to Trick. Trick Williams in a 3.5-star match defeats Grayson Waller, and he is the new Intercontinental Champion. So that's one title that doesn't go to Judgment Day, for now. Sheamus got the feud going with Damian Priest. Love to see it. Io and Caden Carter. The win goes to Caden Carter. It got 2 stars. Tegan Nox gets 10 ring experience, which is excellent, is a good word for it. That'll definitely get her to the next perk. Zelina Vega and Rhea. The win goes to the champion, Rhea. They got 2 stars, but it's a mid-card. Doesn't really have to be great. Charlotte Flair gets us 4,500 fans on the charity promo. And then the main event, titles on the line. Cody Rhodes, Wesley, and Dirty Dom. No way, are you kidding me? Dirty Dom retains the title. I have to imagine, right? I'm picturing the finish in my head. Cody and Wesley, they're doing some cool stuff. Cody catches him with like the crossroads, and then Dirty Dom runs in, shoves him out of the way, and you know, we can build that feud between Cody and Dom. I feel like a feud between Wesley and Dom would also be interesting. I don't know if Dom is so much of a work rate guy necessarily, but you know, he's a great heel. Anyway, ECW, Zoey Stark and Blair Davenport. And that's a victory for Zoey Stark. Oh, that was already a feud, so that's a 4-star match, and that feud's at level 3. Tiffany Stratton gets him some fans on a not great charity promo. Ronda Rousey and Maxine Dupree. Ronda gets the win again, and it got 3 stars without the interference this time. Ivar advances the feud with Joaquin to level 2. Robert Roode, Tony D'Angelo, and Joaquin Wilde. The win goes to Tony D'Angelo this time, and that got 3 stars. Feud is at level 2. And then the main event, tag titles are up for grabs again. JD McDonough, Shinsuke, taking on Gallows and Briggs. And there we have it. JD McDonough is now a triple champion. Match got 4.5 stars. So he is now ECW Television Champion, ECW Heavyweight Champion, and ECW Tag Team Champion. He holds every title that he can. Yeah, the ECW is really pushing JD McDonough as their guy. Meanwhile, that's not the Awesome Profits. Tag team, it's Kevin Owens and Brutus Creed versus MVP and Montez Ford. MVP and Montez get the win. That pretty much put together all their men's champions. It got 3 stars. Isla Dawn, she's at 100 stamina, but they're having her cut promos. Alba Fire and Fallon Henley, 1-on-1. That is a win for Fallon Henley, 2 stars, and it's a feud. Eric, nothing happened. We'll move on. Wolfgang and Andre Chase. That's a victory for Andre Chase, 1.5. Oh, that was a tables match as well, so that 1.5 stars is not great. Carl Anderson went up 1 on the self promo, and then the main event, Bayley, Wendy Chu, tables match for the NXT Women's Championship. And the win goes to Bayley. She recaptures the NXT Women's Championship. At least I want to say she was here before. And it got 3.5 stars. Indy Hartwell, this time in a fatal four-way, still retains the WCW Women's Championship. That started a feud with Gigi Dolan. And yeah, she also defeated Candice LeRae and Shayna Baszler. Nikita Lyons up one on a self-promo. World title, wait. But I don't understand. I thought Akira Tozawa just won it. What do these graphics mean? Maybe the title wasn't on the line, but then I'm confused why, like, that little title in the little box on the left, like, that was definitely there last week, or am I losing my mind? Dexter Lumis and Kit Wilson for the world title in the mid-card, and Dexter Lumis gets the win. It got 2.5. Akira Tozawa is simply bigger than the title. That's what it is. He can have the main event, and the world title can be in the mid-card because Akira Tozawa is just too good. 4,500 fans plus on that Carmella charity promo. Ray, Gunther, and AJ. And it is Rey Mysterio who gets the win for 3 stars. Yeah, and that feud with Gunther is gonna slap. That's gonna be their moneymaker. And then Braun Breaker and Akira Tozawa, this time for the United States Championship. And Braun Breaker is the new WCW United States Champion. That got 4 stars, and that is a level 3 rivalry, so that rivalry's cooking with some gas as well. But we've got Grayson Waller and Trick Williams building up a feud. Not a lot else, though. Yeah, that's an ECW victory for sure. It's pretty uncontested. Well, you know, ECW, or I just said ECW. WCW also had was almost like beat for beat with them this week. So, SmackDown and NXT, you know, we're sitting on that lead, just trying to gather our bearings a bit. We did better this week, though. Rating score of 100 for plus 37,000. And yeah, trying to build up the budget. ECW 112 for plus 50,000. Yeah, that's totally fair. NXT rating score of 100 for plus 38,000. And WCW got a 112 for plus 52,000. So actually, with charity promos, that's a victory for WCW this week. So that's back-to-back weeks, actually. So, you know, maybe the gap will close a bit. They're down 41,000 fans to ECW, and ECW is like 100,000 plus back. 130,000 fans, roughly 135,000 fans, back from NXT, who is then like 80,000 fans back. They're going after me. I mean, it's only fair. Select the opposing brand, 0 scouting points. This would be a really good time to have the 10 scouting points. Thanks for the match against Wesson Rhodes. Yeah, he did win it. So he didn't just talk a big game, he actually backed it up in the ring. Dirty Dom is an actual superstar. EO said thanks for the match, but didn't really boost any morale. Let me check this. Okay, so the superstars plural was me overthinking it. As long as it has one person with above 65 popularity, it works. So that isn't going to be difficult to get at all. And then Tegan Knox has got a new perk. Basic power, basic injury. Gain 1 random power card at the start of every season while the superstar is on your roster. That is pretty good, but then if I don't have Tegan Knox, then it goes to someone else. Versus a minus 10% chance of being injured. Well, also, you know what? I want to test this, so I'm going to go with the basic power card. And then I want to know, do I get that power card, like, at the end of the week or immediately? Well, I don't get it immediately. Because, like, she's only getting that mid-season, so I wasn't 100% sure if it's like, I will get the power card after week 3, or if it'll only be a thing that takes effect, like if it's a very literal, it only takes effect at the start of a season. But anyway, that is going to conclude this episode. I mean, I know I can't do any scouting, so nothing to really... Wait a minute, Jackson Smooth! Yeah, his popularity dropped back down a little bit. Karen Compactor's also here. So, you know, Chuck McWagon hopefully can make another appearance based on that. But yeah, I got distracted. That's going to be it for this episode. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time.